Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Bonsoir tout le monde et bienvenue. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, opening the Monday night edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club, as we like to call the Monday Night Accidental Net. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in East Hamilton at the very western tip of Lake Ontario. And we meet here every Monday night at 7 p.m. on the VE3ZOE repeater 443075 with a positive offset to get into the repeater. I'd like to thank the owner of this repeater, Terry, VE3IQL. Thank you so much for the use of this repeater, Terry. It is greatly appreciated by many. So let's get started and see if we have any uh, check-ins. Any early check-ins who would like to be one and done just to get in the log, or any portable, mobile, or priority traffic stations? Please come now. Hmm. All right. Well, there are several nets going on this evening at this very moment. You can see on the opposite screen 146760, and that's the VE3NCF repeater where Marty is doing the Monday night net for the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club, followed at 8 p.m. by the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club HF net, which will be on 7.150 megahertz lower sideband at 8 p.m. I will also be streaming that net as well. Once again, do we have any? Let's open up the net to anyone and everyone with a valid license who would like to check in to the Monday night Oopsie net.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Oh, there's the icebreaker. Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor. Mark, come on in.
Good evening, Chuck, and all on net and all on YouTube. Not much radio for me today, Chuck. It was a day off retirement practice after I worked the weekend. And I spent my day taking the little one in for a groom. He'd been about 5 days short of 2 months and was well ready.
Oh, really? 2 months. Okay. What do you got?
My roommate here is a small terrier, Sealyham Terrier. So he was ready. We took him in, went to this new place called the Grooming Lab in Smithville, and they did a pretty good job. So pretty happy. Other than that, I just ran errands, Chuck.
Oh, okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. Yeah, didn't do much here today. It got fairly warm. Actually, with the humidity, it felt like about 90, 92 degrees here. So we didn't do much, but my little girl had a little accident. She got uh, very nervous or scared when mom left to go to work. And 5 minutes after, she proceeded to throw up. So had to do a little cleaning and washed her pad that goes inside her crate there, because that's where she left one little blob. So yeah, she really loves her mom, and uh, she hates it when she goes to work, I guess. So just something she'll have to get used to.
Yeah, roger that. I was just going to ask you how she's doing, Chuck. Sometimes it's just, a little bit of a change in food. If you give them a treat or something they're not used to, it can upset their tummy. They're a little finicky and weird. So it could have been that, but it could, just be a little bit of whatever she had upset her tummy. And if it's anything like this one, This guy, you take him outside, he's a bloody vacuum. Like, you gotta watch the ground, because if there's something there, boy, he's gonna try and scavenge it. So, he's a bit of a vacuum, and that's a bit of a hassle, but you gotta keep an eye on him. Anyway, Chuck, I will let you do a call out. Thank you for doing it, and I will be listening along. VA3MHP, back to you, Chuck.
Okay, yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, Mark, the owners brought over a huge bag of dog food, and she didn't seem to like that food. So we switched her over to the IAMS brand or the IM brands, and she just loved it. So she might have wolfed that down because she just wolfs it down when you give it to her. So I tried, I gave her less for dinner, and hopefully her tummy is settled down. So yeah, we switched over from the Kirkland to the IMs, and she really likes that, and it's a better product.
Absolutely. I've used dimes in the past with certain pets, especially back in my marriage. The ex-wife used to buy for the cats. So they make a good product, and yeah, that other stuff sounds like discount brand from Costco or something. So,
It is.
anyway, Chuck, glad to hear she's doing reasonably well, and
Oh yeah.
I'll let you do a call out and see if there's anyone else wanting to check in. VA3MHV. Thanks for doing it, Chuck.
All right, Mark, not a problem. And you know what? I don't think I've had an oopsie today. Uh, it seems every day I have an oopsie. But in any case, this is the accidental net or the oopsie net. So if you have any oopsies to tell us about, by all means. I'm looking for check ins for the Monday night accidental net. This is VA3CJZ.
Victor Echo 3, Zulu, Juliet, Charlie.
Victor Echo 3, Zulu Juliet Charlie. Jason, come on in.
Hey, good evening, Chuck, everybody on net, everybody on YouTube. Almost sounded like you forgot my name there, my friend.
Uh,
I got an oopsie for you, a couple of them actually recently. So last week, in preparation for getting the new radio tower up, I was prepping some new longer coax, and I had some new Italian-made ends that I wanted to try out, and they didn't quite fit over the RG8X like they said they would. So I was trying to, we'll say, force it and make some adjustments to get it to fit. And if you know what flush cutters are, they're little hobby-based cutting devices. And I slipped and I jammed the thing about a third of a way through the fleshy part of my thumb under the nail. And it bled like a you-know-what and hurt like a you-know-what. So that was oopsie number one. And the second one was trying to get the tower actually in position. Had it precarious on a ladder, and it slipped and came down and nailed me in the shoulder. So that was two oopsies in 2 days last week. Yeah, good times all around.
well, yeah. So, well, some of those, yeah, can hurt quite a bit, especially when it comes to fingernails, especially underneath the fingernail there, or yeah, that can last for a while too. Your toes, your feet, your hands, yeah. So glad it wasn't too bad. All right, well, you're sounding good into the repeater tonight, Jason, and I didn't forget your name. It just, I was trying to multitask and had a slight stammer there. So, anyways, nobody can forget you, Jason. You're my auntie, the auntie Chuck. Anyhow, sounded good, Jason. Thank you so much for checking in, sir. Have a great rest of the evening. Anything else?
No, sir, that'll do it for me. Thanks for running the net, Chuck. Do appreciate it. VA3CJZ, back to net.
All right, very good then. So we'll clear with VE3ZJC and let's see who else is out there. Would like to check into the Monday night accidental net. This is VA3CJZ.
VA3IMW.
And we have VA3IMW. Mac, come on in.
Good evening, Chuck, and happy Oopsie Day to you. Just remember, the evening's young. There's lots of time. Congrats on remembering your audio settings. 2 thumbs up there. As far as Jason's signal coming in from the Netherland there, he's sustaining an S3, peak hitting S4 across to my station. So good job with the tower. Yeah, sometimes putting a little bit of yourself into your work gives you a sense of satisfaction. But when it's blood, and not just blood, sweat, and tears, when it's you're actually sacrificing the body, maybe take one step back. Anyways, happy Monday, one and all. We've been looking forward to this day all weekend long. I guess especially for Mark, right? Because he's taking his holiday, or as he calls it, his retirement practice day.
Yeah.
Anyways, all good. Road traffic was excellent, back and forth, and nothing to complain about. Just had a chance to check my my log stats, and looks like all my park-to-park contacts from my Sunday activation have come in. So it's good to see that the other operators are getting their logs in for my park-to-parks. And other than that, I would say band conditions probably not the greatest tonight. We'll see what happens after dark on 40 meters. Perhaps things will get a little bit better, but lots to do in order to get ready for another day of Workaday World tomorrow. So not sure I'm going to have a whole lot of time to play radio, but we'll poke around a little bit. Thanks for doing this one, Charles. Appreciate it.
Okay, Mac, very good. You're welcome, sir. And just curious, are you streaming the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club guys?
No, before I went to Italy, I told the Burlington and Hamilton guys this is their opportunity to pick it up and do it for themselves, or decide not to. So that's a big no.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well, there you go. When you draw the line in the sand, and well, it looks like nobody wants to cross. Okay, very good, Mac. But I do appreciate all the streaming that you do. Mac usually does the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net live stream on YouTube. Just type in VA3IMW and go look him up. He's got plenty of videos to look at there. All right, very good then. So we'll clear with VA3IMW. And let's see who else is out there would like to check into the Monday night accidental net. You know who I haven't heard in a few days is Al. I wonder how he's making out. Maybe he's all tuckered out from holding that stop sign.
It's a big job and a lot of responsibility to hold up the lollipop.
Yes, yes, I see that. I've seen plenty of people leaning on those signs, holding them up. But yeah, well, depending, of course, how much traffic you have in the area where this is happening. So, oh well, yeah, he complains that The net is too late for 8 p.m. and now we're at 7 p.m. and where's Al? All right, let's see who else is out there would like to check into the Monday Night Net. Please come now.
VA3RFI.
Victor Echo 3, Sierra Mike November.
All right, I got two there. Let's go with that. I've got RFI and Sierra Mike November. And let's bring in Dale, VA3 RFI, previously known as BC Dale. Come on in.
BC Dale here. Good evening, Chuck, and everybody on net. I do have an oopsie actually from this morning. I had an appointment to go to at 9 a.m., so I got everything ready and took myself all the way to the clinic and got in line, and the receptionist told me that it was a phone appointment. So I got to go for a nice walk this morning.
Oh my goodness. Yep, that reminds me of when I showed up 5 hours early for my appointment at the doctor's. But they took me in actually. Um, uh, I showed up at like 9 or for 9:30. My appointment wasn't until 2:30, but they snuck me in there, luckily. So I got lucky on that one. So yeah, those things happen, especially as you get a little bit older. Okay, Dale. Well, you're sounding good this evening into the repeater. How was your weekend and your Monday?
Yeah, it was a great weekend, Chuck, and it's a really beautiful day today to start off the week with. Um, yeah, it's just beautiful out here today. I'm outside actually because I don't make it into the repeater from inside my apartment, but nice to get
Oh,
outside.
Contact.
go ahead, contact.
Yeah, just want to let Dale know that he's doing a super job with his HT. Variable from S3 to S7, but
Hi, I think there might have been somebody else there. Go ahead.
on the West Mountain. So great job
Oopsie.
there, Dale. Keep up the good work. Back to you, Chuck.
Okay, very good, very good. Well, there you go, Dale. That's West Hamilton at the very tip of West Hamilton, uh, giving you a signal report there. So very good. Well, thank you for checking in there, Dale. Anything else to add?
No, that's it for me, Chuck. Thanks again for doing the net. It's once again a pleasure to be able to join everyone here. I'll send it back to you, VA3RFI, back to net.
All right, keep up the good work and let us know, if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free. We're a very generous bunch here, as well, for generous with information as well. So don't be shy. Okay, so let's move on over to VE3 Sierra Mike November. Matt, come on in.
Thank you, Chuck. Good evening, and good evening to everyone on the net and on the stream. No oopsies to report today, but I'm sure there's going to be something because the day's not over yet. And no traffic for the net. Just wanted to say hello to everyone.
And a very hello to you there, Matt. And how's the new the new trailer?
Well, we pick it up on the 15th. We're very excited. I spent this weekend dismantling, packing, and uninstalling all of the toys I've wired into our current trailer, which I thought, I'm never going to have to take this out. So everything's
Ah,
behind the panels and behind the scenes and routed into places that I have to take panels apart and take the trailer apart to get at.
But managed to get it all done over the weekend, and it's ready for reinstallation in a few weeks.
So is this a trade-in?
So we're trading in our current trailer, and the one we're buying was someone else's trade-in. So it's an upgrade for us, but it's not new. It's secondhand.
Yeah, yeah, no worries. That's cool. So yeah, you want to make sure you get everything out uh that you hid during the initial install of your equipment there and get everything out of there. So you got it all you got all that done on the weekend?
Yeah, pretty much. Upgraded stereo equipment, all the ham radio gear. I left the coax there because it's way too much work to uninstall. We dropped down the underbelly of the trailer and ran the coax. There was no visible wires hanging down underneath and stuff like that. But all the stereo, extra speakers, extra amplifiers, new ceiling speakers that we put in, all that kind of stuff, televisions that we couldn't leave when we traded in, that kind of stuff. I think that kind of covers it. Some things I left behind. I have switches all over to turn on various exterior lights that you'd have to go outside to turn on or that you couldn't turn on, like trailer marker lights. They're only designed to come on when you plug in your vehicle, so I have them rigged up to a switch inside to light that all up. And a voltage gauge and an amperage gauge and a 12-volt battery gauge all wired in there. I left all that for the new owner, and they'll have a nice surprise when they start looking around.
Yeah, very good. Well, I hope you guys have a party in the trailer there on your first weekend, but I think you guys will be tuckered out from setting it up. But regardless, I'm pretty sure you'll have a big grin uh, while you guys are doing that. So very good. Congrats. When are you so you're getting it I'm sorry, I forgot I missed the date.
No worries. Sometimes I forget what day it is, too. Is it Tuesday we pick it up? Is it Monday we pick it up? September 14th. Yeah, here I am second-guessing myself. It's the Monday after we get back from our trip. We go there to pick it up. I believe it's Monday, September the 14th.
I'm sorry. Now you're saying trip. What trip?
Yeah, we're going on a trip, too. Well, it's a long story, but the trip to New Brunswick, that's where we're going, is to
Ah.
bring home my mother-in-law's fifth-wheel trailer and truck. My truck currently cannot tow a fifth wheel that size.
Mm.
So we're coming home with her trailer and her truck. Her trailer is going to our campground, so she has a little summer home. Her truck will become our truck, and hence the reason I can now tow a fifth wheel.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen many pickups in my day that hauled fifth wheel house trailers as I traveled with the carnival back in the 80s there. Lots of house trailers to move. So all right, sounds like you guys are gonna be busy for a little while. Okay. So so I assume you'll be leaving shortly after the beginning of September there to go pick that up. All right, very good then, uh, Matt. Do you have anything else?
No, that's it for me. I'll let you carry on and enjoy the rest of the net. I'll be here listening for a little while. VA3CJZ, back to you, Chuck.
Okay, very good. I'm such a nosy Parker, aren't I? Well, thanks for sharing. I do appreciate it. You and the missus have a great rest of the evening. And I'm not sure if you're going out for coffee, but if you are, please say hi to the gang for me. And so, with that, let's see who else is out there waiting in the wings. Maybe you want to check in, say hi. This is VA3CJZ with the Monday Night Accidental Net.
Victor Echo 3 India, Uniform Kilowatt.
Victor Alpha 3, Victor X-Ray Tango.
Okay, two more there. India Uniform Kilowatt and Victor X-Ray Tango. I like that call. All right, so I like Bill's call too. Let's bring in Bill, VE3IUK. Don't want to leave you out, Bill.
Yep. Good evening, Chuck. Good evening to everybody on here and those on YouTube. No radio as of yet today. I had doctor's appointment this afternoon up at St. Joseph Hospital and decided to walk back downtown. Walking down James Street, I forgot that the sidewalk as you're walking back down towards Main Street is under construction, but there was a nice young police officer there. She escorted me, so that kind of made my day, Chuck.
Oh, oh, well, that was nice. Yeah, yeah. So that reminds me, like, of course I can see, but I use a walker when I go to Walmart and back, and they repaved Barton Street from I don't know how far back, but at least from Ottawa to Kenilworth there. And you know what else they did, Bill? They filled in. You know how sidewalks sometimes heave? And you'll get a one section that goes up and it's not even with the rest of the sidewalk. Well, they filled those in with asphalt, and so to make like a little ramp for people like me with a walker and that. So I thought that was really nice.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, well, that helps people that even have limited vision or depend on a cane. Makes it much easier for them as well. I don't know how many times I've almost tripped because of an uneven sidewalk, and that's one reason why I started carrying a cane, because of my eyesight. I can't discern the the difference maybe in the level of the cracks in the sidewalk. So the cane is sort of a necessity for me, Chuck.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see that for sure. So well, that was nice. Having an officer escort you across. All right. So other than that, anything else?
Yeah, well, she walked for about the 3 or 4 blocks with me where it was under construction, because they got the pylons on the road, so you have to sort of scoot out of the road and come back in, and I don't feel comfortable with that. So, because there's just too many crazy drivers out there. But no, the only thing I would mention is yesterday I did do an activation. Mac and I experienced the same thing. Conditions were kind of weird. 40 meters was deader than a doornail, and 20 signals were up and down like a toilet seat. So I got 15 contacts all in 20 meters. And that took me almost 2 hours, just
Wow.
because of how bad conditions were. So I was just sitting there listening, but I did have some people in the park come over and want to know what I was doing, so I took the time to talk to them. But of the 15 contacts I made, 11 were park to parks, and they were all new parks for me. So that was the only
Oh,
blessing about yesterday. There was 11 new park to parks for me. But other than that, Chuck, no, listening along, and thanks so much for doing the net.
oh, wow. 11 out of 14 or 15, 15, I think you said. So that's an amazing ratio. So yeah, but 2 hours, eh? But geez, that was well worth it, I'd say. Yeah, terrible conditions. I noticed 20 meters was starting to hop for Europe there just before I did the net, but For some reason, uh, I didn't have the settings, I think, properly set. I had the studio mic in line. I usually shoot DX with my handheld microphone and the settings set up for that. So maybe, oh, geez, yeah, it's going to be a long night for me. I won't be able to do any DX hunting. I've got Rick's Net to do after this one, but that's okay. All right, Bill. That's great news, though. 11 park to parks out of 15 contacts. Excellent. Okay, and I think I was talking to you when you said you were doing a demonstration for someone there, right? Remember that?
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, I go over to that park quite a bit because it's, within walking distance, so it's convenient for me. But yesterday, I had almost a half a dozen people while over there come over and want to know what I was doing. So I was showing them and about the equipment, and they really had an interest. So that took up some of my time, but that's fine because band conditions are crappy anyways. But I can be at that park for 3 hours and nobody will come over. And yesterday it was almost a half a dozen people. So that was actually kind of cool though, Chuck. So I tried to be a good ambassador for the hobby. I think they're all like neighbors or people over there, and they've seen me over there before. Maybe they just never had the courage or inclination to come over and talk to me. But yesterday they did, and they were really supportive, and they were thought it was really cool that I didn't see that well, and I threw my equipment in a knapsack and went over the park and set it up and could talk the distances that I was talking to, because one of the contacts I made was a twofer into South Dakota, and one of them witnessed me making that contact, so that was kind of cool. But anyways, I better turn it back to you before I pull a Mac.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen you do that yet, Rick, or Rick. Heard you, I mean, do that, Bill. But yeah, there's always a first time. Well, that's good. Yeah, people, they probably, after they've seen you there a few times, they probably feel more comfortable knowing that you're just not some random person, they'll never see again. So that's good. Good. Glad you had a good time there, Bill. Okay, so you turned it back over to me, and so with that, who else do I have in line here? Do I have someone else? Yes, Mircha is waiting in the wings. VA3 Victor X-Ray Tango. Mircha, come on in.
Good evening, Chuck, and everybody on. Nice night tonight. How are you doing today?
Doing well, thanks, Mircha. Thanks for asking. And I'm really enjoying having a four-legged friend back in the house again as a companion. And I tell you, it's really nice. 3.5 years since my best friend passed away, my lab, and uh, and it's been 3.5 years, so I'm super excited, and I feel quite a bit better, emotionally, I guess, knowing that there's someone you can go and just talk to and pet, even though they don't talk back, you don't need them to.
Oh, that's nice to hear. I never had pets when I was a kid. We had birds for a little while there, like budgies and stuff like that, but not really a pet you can kind of, roll around with or play fetch with. But it's nice to hear that you have company again.
Yeah, I'm retired and I'm at home all the time, and my wife still works full time. So yeah, I'm at home alone quite a bit, so it's a nice change. But anyhow, Mircha, yeah, had a pretty good weekend, and and today was a lovely day, and I haven't gone for a walk yet, but I did manage to cut the grass this weekend, and feel so proud looking out and seeing. Oh, I did the weeds too. I got one of those little bottles with pump there that sprays out whatever you put inside, and I got a big jug of vinegar, just poured it in there and sprayed that on, and voila, dead weeds. So, uh, when they start growing out in between the patio stones or your walkway, uh, eh, it doesn't look good. So glad I got that tackled. Anyhow, Mircha, do you have anything else for the net?
Not tonight, thanks. And 7-3 to everybody, and we'll talk soon. Victor Alpha 3, Victor X-Ray Tango.
Okay, very good. Victor Alpha 3, Victor X-Ray Tango out in Stony Creek. So that clears my list. Let's see who else is out there would like to check in to the Monday Night Net. Please come now.
Victor Echo 3, Echo Kilo Juliet.
And Victor Echo 3, Foxtrot Juliet November.
There's two more. EKJ and FJN. Geez, I think the last Monday you guys both checked in one after the other, this in the same order, if I'm not mistaken. Let's bring in VE3 Echo Kilo Juliet.
Okay, fine. Good evening there, Chuck, and everybody else in the net. And, it's been a fairly busy weekend for me. My mother, well, actually, it's tomorrow is her 94th birthday, but we had a family celebration yesterday. My brother in Grimsby hosted it. We had 19 people there, mostly relations, but a few of her old-time friends. Even at 94, she's still got a few old workmates and such, and so that's always good. So a great time was had by one and all. There was good food, and they have a lovely dog there, too. You would have really enjoyed and taken a shine to that one. Chuck, her name is Sophie, and she's a cross between a poodle and something else. I don't know, flapdoodle or whatever they call them. But she's incredibly smart and incredibly lovable. And she and I get along like a house on fire. So I stuffed myself and rolled home and didn't even bother having any supper, Chuck, which is probably a good thing for me.
You don't have to eat just because it's that time of day. I mean, if you have an afternoon gathering like that and you've stuffed yourself, it can last for a while. Maybe a midnight snack or a cookie or two uh, with whatever beverage you like there in the evening would be just fine. But very good, very good. Yeah, so that's what my dog is, or our dog here. Now it's a mix poodle and cocker spaniel. So, and the neat thing is, they don't have fur; they have hair. So they don't shed, and it's hypoallergenic, so it's really nice.
Oh, I never heard of that. Although my dear dog here, she certainly sheds hair, but I shed a little myself at these years, so I can't really hold it against her.
Yeah, I just mean, compared to most breeds of dogs that have hair, you'll find it everywhere on your sweater, your pants, the couch, but not so. My wife appreciates that. Me, I could care less, but I don't go out anywhere to worry about people seeing dog hair on my clothes. So I wouldn't care either way. But yeah, they're adorable. So I'm glad you had a good afternoon there, Bill. And um, yeah, happy birthday, happy 94th birthday to your mom, and many more. I hope are in store. Back to you, Bill.
Yeah, she's
still pretty spry, so there's certainly a few more that she's got coming up ahead. You never know, though. You take every day as it comes, but I figure I'm kind of blessed. Very few of my friends in circle. I've still got a parent, hale and hearty at those kind of years, and I do hope I've got her genes. We'll see. Meanwhile, my dog here seems to be begrudging the fact that I'm not giving her the attention. I'm giving the attention to talking on the microphone. And you'd think she never gets any attention at all the way she goes on, Chuck, but I guess that's just a dog thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can't pick and choose a time when they want to give attention. So yeah, you're very lucky, Bill. My mom passed away when I was 21, so yeah, I really miss her, but yeah, that's the way things are. So good for you and good for mom. And so anything else to add there, Bill, before I pick up Colin?
Oh, probably not. You best go to Colin, because if I had anything else I wanted to let you know, my senior's memory has forgotten it. So take it away.
All right, Bill. Well, you know what? As soon as I heard your call, you made me look at what time it was. I had completely forgotten about you, and then I heard your call sign, and I'm like, oh, geez, it must be after 7:30. And sure enough, it was. So very good talking there, Bill. Take care, sir, and wish your mom happy birthday on the day for me. And so we'll clear with VE3EKJ, and let's bring in our favorite Scotsman, Victor Echo 3, Foxtrot Juliet, November.
Yes, VA3, Charlie Zulu Juliet, Victor Echo 3, Foxtrot Juliet November. And a very good evening to you, Chuck, and good to hear you. And I've been enjoying the QSOs with Bill, who checked in before me this week. As again, last week, I'm on the phone. Happened 3 times in a row. We should get an award if that happens. And also Bill before Bill. So anyway, good to hear everybody. And yeah, I'm glad that you're really enjoying the four-legged friend, Chuck. There's nothing better than a four-legged friend. As you know, I've got one. He's a working dog when I put the harness on, but when the harness is off, then he's just the regular dog. So I don't know how long I've had dogs, 30, 40 years, something like that. So I don't know what I'd do without. That must have been tough, though, Chuck. 3 years or so, I think you said the last one died, and yeah, that would be tough going. But anyway, you're thoroughly enjoying them, just like I'm enjoying George. Anyway, George is hairy, and despite me brushing him every day, Chuck, the wife tells me he's shedding again. You got to do it. Go and do it twice a day. So there you go. Anyway, I was interested to hear Bill before Bill the Bill checked in before me, but the one before, because I'm thinking about going downtown. I think I have to go downtown, and I was wondering just where those where that construction on the street is happening. I think I have to go down Main Street, and I'm not looking forward to when the LRT gets going and they start digging up. I think it'll be King Street, I think, to put the rails in and the cables and all that sort of stuff. Go ahead.
Okay, very good, Colin. Well, let's see if Bill number 1 is in there, VE3IUK.
Yeah, it's James Street coming down from the hospital, going down towards King Street. That part of the sidewalk there, there's construction going on there.
Oh, by St. Joe's.
Yeah, Roger.
Okay, very good. Back to you there, Colin. Thank you, Bill.
Yes, thanks for that, Bill. Yes, that is familiar territory for me because I worked at St. Joe's as a physio, and when I moved to Dundas, I would walk down James Street to get the bus on King Street. I could have got one on John Street, but I like a little bit of a walk. So I'm very familiar with that part of town, Bill.
Yeah, Roger. Well, that's why I didn't wait for the bus. But with my limited vision, when I get into a situation like that, I just wasn't thinking. I knew it was under construction, but I was just thinking about getting back downtown. But fortunately, there was a police officer there, and she helped me negotiate through all the pylons and whatnot. So, yeah, it worked out fine.
Yeah, very good. Well, I have a guide dog called George. He's three and a half, I think. I wonder how he would do about getting through all the pylons and what have you. I can remember when I was in Oakville doing the training course I've had 3 or 4 dogs, and I can remember having to wend their way, following the dog through the pylons. And I remember they had the demonstration happening, and they had a lot of people in there. Normally, the dog and I would go through it, quite the thing. But I think I knocked down 2 of them, Chuck.
I think your dog would have done okay. It was just that you had to go out onto the road, but there was pylons there, so the dog probably would have moved around them. I know that they do teach the dog what's called intelligent disobedient, though. So if you get into a situation where the dog thinks you're in danger, that dog's not going to move forward. But anyway, it's that part of the street, and I am still thinking about getting a dog. I've thought about it for a while, but every time I get into a situation like that, it makes me think about getting one. Anyways, I better turn it back to Chuck there.
Okay, very good. No worries there. You guys exchanging information there about the guide dogs there. Yeah, I've never actually seen much of what their training is like, but I think they say it takes about 2 years to fully train a guide dog. Colin, is that right?
Yes, some it depends on the dog. When I first went down to the school in Oakville, I was there for a month, and you're constantly out walking the streets with the trainers and going into stores and malls and all that sort of stuff, and going up and down escalators. Well, I never liked taking a dog up and down escalator. I had a friend in London, in England, and he took his dog down the escalator, and unfortunately the dog's the dog's nails got caught, and that was the end of it.
Oh, dear goodness. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, I can see that being an issue. That's terrible. Uh, yeah, I've seen all kinds of weird things happen on those things. So, mind you, they'll still tell you it's safer than crossing the street. Maybe it's very rare, but hey, these things do happen. I've seen people fooling around on those things, girls getting their hair caught in it, their shoe flip-flops. I mean, you name it. So it's yeah, they're not 100% safe. That's for sure.
Right, you are, Chuck. There's not too. Most places have got stairs to go down, but some areas they have escalator, and there's no way you can get around it. So I pick up the dog at the top of the
Yep.
escalator and set him down once we get down to the concrete on the floor down below.
There you go. You can't go wrong with that. And that way you're avoiding any possibility uh, of the dog getting injured. Although you might pull a muscle in your back, but at least the dog's okay. Well, thank you so much for checking in, Colin, and I look forward to checking in with you tomorrow at your 2 o'clock hour on the Transprovincial Net on 7.100. And so hopefully the band conditions will approve. Colin, back to you.
Yeah, we certainly hope so, Chuck. you and I, you and I have witnessed some very poor band conditions over the past few weeks, and I mean, it's been really good of you to share that hour with me and pass the time. But yes, it can. So we'll just have to wait. I was on 40 meters yesterday, talking to a couple of hams on the net, a net that I check into. One was in Hartsdale in New York, another in West Virginia, and I tell you, it was one of these QSOs, Chuck, where you get a fantastic signal, and then all of a sudden, nothing. The QSB was absolutely horrendous yesterday on 40 meters.
Yeah, and I'm afraid it wasn't much better today. I had to use the WebSDR just to hear the guys on the nickel belt net, and one of the net controllers couldn't even hear me. I ended up getting a relay from a gentleman in Maryland to relay back to Ohio and then back up to Sudbury. So I was getting out pretty good in Maryland, but not so much in Ohio or up towards Sudbury.
Yes, it's weird sometimes how the propagation works. That's for sure, Chuck. But anyway, I'll pass it back to you so you can maybe get at least a couple of more in before your hour is up. And if you have the time, I'll look forward to having a QSO with you on my hour on the Transprovincial Net. VA3CJZ, V3FJN.
Okay, Colin, very good. And my night is not over yet. Once I'm done with this net, I will be transitioning over to Rick's net on 7.150 lower sideband at 8 p.m. And so I stream that net for him as well. So if you guys would like to tune in, by all means, go to YouTube, type in VA3CJZ, and click on the live button. You can follow along right now, if you will. I am streaming at the moment. And so thank you, Colin, for checking in, sir. Always a pleasure. Have a great rest of the evening. And let's see who else is out there would like to check into the Monday Night Accidental Net. This is Chuck in Hamilton, VA3CJZ.
Bonsoir to the man there, young fella. Old fella, I think. VA3CJZ.
Bonsoir, Monsieur Al. Comment allez-vous? Très bien, Monsieur. VA3 November Fox Lima. I said, hello, Mr. Al. How are you? Uh, so come on in, Al.
Oh, somebody called over top of you. I think it might have been my repeater.
Uh-oh. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. So, how was your weekend? Haven't heard you, I think, on the weekend.
Busy with the grandkids, busy with doing some side jobs. I've been on there, I don't know, 2-3 days, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just mentioning that earlier. I said to Mac there that You're always complaining about the 8 o'clock nets, and here we are. It was 7:15 and no Al. But there you are. Very good. Only a couple more weeks before the kids go back to school there, Al. Are they of school age?
I got 3 homeschooling. I got 3 in school. So they all know about the fair happening next month, September, whatever the hell it is, right across the road from me. But when we going, Grampy? Oh yeah, I'm gonna lose my wallet on that one.
All right. Okay. So, yeah, you got some that are homeschooled. Well, yeah, out there in the country on the outskirts of cities, that happens quite a bit. I actually knew a guy that worked at E.D. Smith with me who was homeschooled. Super nice guy. But anyways, Al, thank you so much for checking in, my friend. I'm glad you could make it. And you got anything else for us?
All good to go, Chuck. I'll turn it back to you. B3, you and Huey just messed me up. You're shit. Okay, VA3 NFL.
Yeah, Huey is Victor Echo 3 Delta Juliet Zulu. I am Victor Alpha 3 Charlie Juliet Zulu. But that's okay. I can see how you can get mixed up easy there, Al. Thanks for your check-in, my friend. All right. Who else would like to check in before we wrap things up here for the Monday Night Net? This is VA3CJZ. All right, then. Well, let's make this last call. This will be the last call for the Monday Night Accidental Net. This is VA3CJZ.
V3RUK recheck.
VA3NFG, pencil be down there, Chuck.
Okay, Steve, I got you. Hold on a second. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, I just want to make a couple of quick comments regarding seeing eye dogs. One of them, yeah, Colin's quite correct. It takes about 2 years. The other comment I wanted to make was it's about 1 out of every 4 dogs that trains to be seeing eye dog actually makes it. So it's
Oh,
very
wow.
selective. And the last thing I wanted to say was regarding seeing eye dogs. Labradoodles, they use them for the reason you were talking about before because they do not shed. So you will actually see a lot of Labradoodles among people who have guide dogs now, Chuck. That's all I wanted to say. Back to you.
Yes, absolutely. That makes a lot of sense there, Bill. Because you know, you could have a whole pile of dog fur all over your couch and for a bed and whatnot, and you wouldn't even know it. So, yeah, okay, very good. Well, thanks for sharing that there, Bill.
Yeah, I've seen some amazing things with seeing eye dogs, so maybe we could talk about that some other time when you're not doing the net. But anyways, Chuck, thanks for doing it.
Okay, very good, Bill. Thanks again. So let's bring in Steve, Victor Alpha 3, November Foxtrot Golf, in under the wire. Come on in, Steve.
Good evening, Chuck, and to all on net. Yeah, I just want to get a check in there for on the net here before you take off to the other net. Glad to see, the dog's making himself at home there. Is she warming up to you at all?
Oh yeah, yeah. When the wife goes to work, she comes to me for some loving, and but when mom's home, nope, stay away. Mom is mine, so that's all right. But yeah, she is warming up and getting used to her surroundings. I don't think she had a front porch at her house. We have an enclosed front porch. And so, of course, she barks at anyone and everyone. I think she was mostly a window dog for the front, and of course they had a backyard there. So, but the front yard, she's still getting a little bit used to when she sees people walk by. She gets a little nervous, and she'll come to me for for comfort there. So, but yeah, she's warming up to me there, Steve.
Oh, right on. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. It was a nice day today. I actually went over to Paul's today, PDL. Visited with him for an hour or two, and came home and got busy in the backyard with stuff. But I won't hold you, Chuck. I know you're transitioning to the other net, and I think Al was in there with a break. So thanks for doing the net, Chuck. I'll send it back to you, VA3NFG.
Okay, Steve, yes, you're absolutely right. Rick probably started the net already and is probably looking for me. So thanks for checking in. And who is in there with a break there? Go ahead.
Yeah, VA3NFL. What the hell is a Labradoodle?
It's a cross between a poodle and a Labrador, I think.
Oh, little dog. Okay. I heard the name. I was like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, hypoallergenic. Don't shed. Perfect.
All right. Let's get in there and see what the hell that was. I'll Google it some more and have a look. All right, Chuck. VA3 CJZ. VA3NFL.
All right, you got it. Very good. And yeah, if I didn't have trouble with my mobility issues, I probably would have gotten another big dog like a lab or who knows, right? Pit bull, I don't care. If we like each other, that's all that matters. Okay, I got to cut it short, and I want to thank everyone who joined me on the YouTube stream, as well as kept me company here on the airwaves. We got 11 check-ins tonight. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the evening, and you don't have to go anywhere. I will be tuning the dial over to 7.150 for the HF net for the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club. Thank you all very much. VA3CJZ.
V3IUK, V3KJ.
Guess we don't have a net tonight. Okay, once again, our net control is missing in action. I don't know if I'll be streaming this net, but I'll probably take a peek around and see what else we got going. But no net control. Wow. All right, well, we'll hang out here for a little while and see if anyone shows up. If not, we'll find something else.
I've never talked that far on the 40 meter here. Can you hear me out there?
Yeah, I do the same here. The coax keeps disconnected and so do the line cords. Roger that. I don't know. I guess it's been about a month and a half.
She teaches earth science and I think once in a while she'll teach chemistry. And that's about it. That's what I know.
You turn your radio off, it disconnects the antenna. And that little power cable, it's a little 200 milliamps 12-volt cable going into the radio. That carried all that out.
Actually,
80. About 80 to 4K would be about the range you'd want to be in, because nobody can hear, truthfully, 80. It's just too low. And these radios, unless you're running a Flex or an Apache Labs or Hermes or somebody that you can really widen.
Right, well, looks like there is no net controller for the Monday night HF net for the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club. I don't know where the net controller is, so I'll say thank you all so much for tuning in, and be sure to catch my next videos. Just type in VA3CJZ and click on the like and subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet, Zulu saying so long for now.